Hi everyone who is joining in. Bring it up on my phone so I can follow along. I think I lost it. Okay. I think I'm in. Hi Victoria. Okay, I do see people joining. Okay. Hi. Hi Heather. Oh, I'm just letting people join in before I fully start here. Give it a moment. Nancy and Jenna and Ashley and Karen. Hi. And Sherry, who I just seen join. Happy birthday. Hi, Edie. Okay. Happy Sunday full moon. It is full moon day, which is like the excitement of my day. I love full moon days. And I have spent a lot of time today writing, actually since 5:30 this morning when I was awakened by a humongous raven. Oh, big thread. A humongous raven. It was sitting on my fence, just making racket early this morning. And I think she was there to tell me to get up and start writing. And I did a lot of writing and I spent a lot of time today kind of soul searching and kind of going through my life, my life that I've moved here and kind of getting set up. So I spent some time doing that today and straightening out things that need to be done. And I do suggest that on a full moon, that's what you do. You make room for the new that's coming in. Hi everybody. Hi. So this morning I was in my private group that I've been teaching. This is a group that I've been with for I think almost a year. We've been together now, and they're called the Being You group. I think we got Being You group, and we've been working together for a year or almost a year. And so this morning I was in there with that group for an hour, and the energy, so I said to him, I felt like I was in this mode of just speeding up. Like I can't get the information out fast enough. It was like it was just on overload, and it was all around the full moon. And I'm going to share some of that same information with you guys today. And so I was. Hi Natalie from Hawaii. Hope all is well in Hawaii. From my dream future home, Hawaii. So what was coming up with this full moon was this is the time, if you do full moon rituals or if you attend full moon ceremonies and you really pay attention to the astrology and that type of things. And there's so much to astrology, and I do not work in astrology. I have to research everything that I speak about when I talk about with the astrology stuff, because I just have not gotten to that point where I have studied the neurology or the astrology. Vanessa, I had a bird hit my window. I checked to see if it was okay, but flew off. I've been scared because I was told it meant death. Oh, Vanessa, that stuff is not true. The bird was probably just drunk. The berry's probably turning or something. But it is sometimes it's a sign to pay attention. Like just pay attention to your surroundings. And the bird flew off. It was okay. It didn't die. It was all good. Don't let that fear step in, because whenever that's old fear behavior that we have been taught. So then it teaches you to live in fear, like you're waiting for something bad to happen. You're waiting for someone to die. It's like, that's not how we live our life. Lots of rain, but okay. Oh, good. I know I've been following a little bit. I did turn off the news in January, and I really haven't turned on the news at all since. But I do follow written stuff. I read the news on the internet and stuff, and so I have been reading a little bit about what's been happening there. So I've been sending lots of prayers that the storm would kind of break away, and just good. I'm glad you guys didn't get much damage. Okay. So what's been coming to me, what I've been going through this morning, was the full moon and what's been happening with our energy and how we react and respond. And sometimes we don't know much about how the planetary, the universe kind of works around you, and you don't know what kind of stirs you up. You find yourself being very stirred up in emotions and being very emotional, and you're noticing things of like old fears and stuff starting to come to life, or feeling like you're nervous or anxious, or feeling like fear coming up. And it's all part of what's happening right now. And there's just old energy that's rising up for you to be aware of, so that you know so that you know what you've already been through and you don't have to go through it again. It reminds you of where you don't want to be again. It's kind of what's been coming to me. That's just the, okay, I've lived this life before. I don't want to go keep rubbing into the wounds. I want to move past that, and that's where I'm going. But it feels like, so what it feels like with this moon that's happening, and what was really coming to me this morning was, this is a good opportunity to look at where you were a year ago and look at where you are now. And we tend to forget sometimes that even though we have gone through so much, and so much happens in our lives, and so many things keep affecting our lives, that there's actually lots of good things that still happen. What are some of the gains that you've had? What have been some of the personal growth that you've had? So I've been doing a lot of coaching lately. I've been doing the medium work as well, but I've been really in the coaching. And what I've been kind of helping coach people through is really recognizing the growth that you have. And as we come into this full moon right now, which is in Pisces, which is emotional, and it's in the last of the zodiac, so it's about finally being done with things. And it's like a full circle from the Aries moon in last year in the beginning of September to the Pisces moon now. This is a full cycle that we have now come into. And when the moon and the sun align, and this is what happens with the full moon, they align, we get illuminated. And when we're illuminated, it opens the way for us to be able to see things in a different light, in a different perspective. We get to see things that we were not seeing before. So we see things a little bit differently. So we see people differently. We see our relationships different. We see life different. So it's a good time. This is why I say this is a good time to do your writing. It's a good time to look back at where you were, where you had been, and where you're going, and what you want to see in your life, and what you need to support you now. What's going to support you as you move forward? So we were doing questions this morning, and I was pulling cards around the questions for the group. And so it was all around the sense of, we get so caught up. We get so caught up in the instant gratification of needing answers now. And we get so caught up in the instant gratification of, I would say that some of the psychic work that we do is kind of like the circus act, right? It's that wow factor. It's that giving everybody that instant gratification of an answer now. And what are you doing? What are you doing to build the stronger foundation? What are you doing to support yourself? What are you doing for your own growth? What are you doing to make your life to move in that forward momentum, in that forward direction? And where are we still not taking responsibility for our lives? Or where are we laying blame? Or where are we still going wrong? That the things that we keep searching for answers for are the same things we kept searching for answers for 3 or 4 years ago, and we're not getting there. We need to be moving forward. And this is where myself, call it Baron Reeds, so many of us out there, Sonia Croquette, where all of us people work as life coaches as well as we work in the psychic and medium work, is so that when, it's these moments of when these moons and stuff hit, when we're illuminating our ways, that we take the time to really pay attention to not just wanting the instant gratification of everything to be aligned for us now, or to be given the answers. Is that we have to do soul searching. We have to go to our heart center. We have to go in here and get some of the answers in here. The mediumship is about the healing. The mediumship is about people coming from the other side to pass on the messages that are here to help you heal. And you'll often not get who you're looking for. You might not get the person you're getting for the person who's coming, who has the biggest part in the journey of the healing that you need. And so when you're asking, so when you're asking for answers, and you're asking for messages, and you're asking for clarity, which we get clarity during these times, when you're asking for those things, you're ask Spirit when you're going to bed, ask Source, ask the Creator when you're going to bed. Could you give me some clarity as I sleep? Just something to help me through those type of things that just clear the space. But it's you who have to put the work in, and if you're not putting the work in, nothing's going to change. And so what I always say when I do my full moon stuff, and I wrote a lot of pages today in my full moon stuff about what I'm going to burn, and I burn not the book, I burn the pages that I write after I write them all out, because I don't want to hang on to it and look at it and check it off every day to make sure I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do. I want to be free to live life. And so the freedom that comes from saying, you know what, I know I'm putting the work into myself. Now I'm going to allow myself to let go and release what doesn't serve me. And the full moon's about let go and release. New moon's setting intentions. And what I'm ready to let go and release. And most of it is about what we try to control, or what we try to make happen in our lives. And we keep trying to control and trying to make things happen, but we haven't fixed that foundation. We haven't put that foundation strong. So part of the human that we get to live is we get to go through this journey and build our foundation even stronger, so that we can now also walk with you guys and help you guys through as you're finding your way. But you have to do your own work. It's all about you putting in your own work and your own effort into getting there. So what are you ready to let go of? What are you ready to release? What control are you ready to be done with in trying to make life happen? Let me see. Oh, Chelsea, I never even noticed. But Connie is my best friend, just to let you know. And we've been working together for years. We're Corey and Connie. And we actually just both moved together. Well, I moved just before her. Honey, Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia. I'm going to answer Cynthia right now. I would love to be where I was a year or two ago. I don't like where I am, and I can't seem to get out of this. Okay, Cynthia, you absolutely do not want to be where you were a year or two ago. I'm going to correct that, because then that's going backwards. We're not here to go backwards. You're here to walk in the unknown and the unfamiliar, and to face challenges that are put here in front of us, so that you can make the change to move into a new now. And every time we keep going back, and I've always used to say this to clients with hair was, oh, but my hair used to be way different than this 10 years ago. I'm like, yeah, but you were in a whole different body 10 years ago. And you were in a whole different mind 10 years ago. And you were 10 years younger, so your hair was 10 years younger. Your inside was 10 years younger. 2 or 3 years ago, you were a different person. You're not that person now. And we cause ourselves more struggles, and we dig ourselves in deeper, and we aren't able to move forward when we keep trying to go back to what we think we want to be again, or a place that we want to be again, because it was good, it felt good, it was you're living life in a good way, but it's not where you're meant to be. You're meant to move forward. So what is it that you need to support you in the moving forward? What is it we're not seeing? What do we need clarity around? And this is where the coaching comes in. This is where it's really important to get clarity around what it is that's holding you back now from moving into the best version of yourself, or into the best life that you want. Are you looking on the outside for a happiness? Are you trying to find something in the outside world to complete what's missing on the inside? And this is just an example. Like, I'm not sure exactly where it is, but just kind of stop trying to return yourself to a place that you used to be. It's not where you want to go, because we're not there, and we can't be there. It's that forward momentum, forward direction. Okay, everything's going by so fast, guys. I'm just trying to go back here. Ashley, Elizabeth, hi Corey, I need help on this problem. A couple workers I feel has it out for me, and possibly a co-worker in the past. She threatened me like crap, treated me like crap yesterday, and I believe old ties to my boss, as she told me. Turn her key at the end of the night. Why is this happening, and what's this girl got? I did my job. Oh, that's happening to you because it's time for you. When we're not ready to move on, life spits us out. And so it's actually probably not one thing that you did. And so you have to look at it in the way of, if you maintain actually that the integrity of the person that you know you are, and know your worth and know how valuable you are, that actually moving away from a place that is toxic enough to treat you that way is the blessing that has actually been handed to you. Because as we're going into this phase, and as we've going through that whole Lionsgate closing, the new era that's about to start is about releasing you and letting you go from what is not serving you. And September, coming into the next few weeks, is a time of pause, as a time of reflection, but as a time of creation. Go back to what was in your mind and what you were trying to create in April or May, Ashley. This is what I feel like. Go back to April or May, around there, and whatever you were trying to create in that springtime, go back to that, because you're trying to keep pushing yourself into a world that no longer serves you, and you don't need to be around toxic people like that. So you're actually being removed to save you. So take it as a blessing, and know your worth, your value, and what you have done, and how well you are, how well you treat people, and know that this is just exactly what you would not do to other people. So why would you allow people to treat you that way? And move on from there. It's going to be okay, I'm telling you. There is good things for you. You have to start believing that and stop second guessing. Hi, Darren, my friend. Okay. Going good, Darren. I actually am happy in Leduc. Still enslaved like a little bit. Okay. And then I have Vanessa, I'm glad you got your butterflies following you. Brianne Olson, I will get to you. Hello, Stacy Atwin, my app creator, my brand creator. Hi, Beatrice. Also, Beatrice, I will message you after. I want to speak to you tomorrow. Yes, Tamara, always keep moving forward. Yay, Carol. I'm glad you get your new place tomorrow. Oh, somebody's message just skipped by. There was someone who was asking about an apartment they were about to get, and I'm trying to find it and I don't see it. Can I ask you if you had a roommate prior to this apartment you're trying to get? Whoever you were, where were you? Sabrina, if you're still here, did you have, here you are down the bottom. Sabrina, did you have a roommate prior to this? Like kind of a situation that really wasn't so great, like something that didn't go well. If you're there, okay, you are there. Did you have a roommate, or somebody living with you and it didn't go well? No. Okay. I don't know if you've been thinking about moving somebody in with you. I don't know if you've been thinking about moving somebody in with you this time around, or if it's a building. If it's one place, there's something saying that either one place is not the best for you. He passed away. Okay. All right. was, there's a place that's not the place for you. And it's like either there's somebody, it's whether somebody else was moving in with you, or it's a place that you're moving into, or you're thinking about moving somebody in, or you're wondering if you should share a space. And it's like something is not for you. Something is not for you. And I keep getting it, and I keep getting back and forth. And don't rush. Don't pick. Don't just take anything. Don't just take anything, is what I'm getting. Like, whether one place was too small, thinking about moving. Okay, take your time, okay? I don't know why. I feel like just don't take the first place that kind of comes along. There's just kind of a little heads up there. A little heads up to not take the first place that comes along, or to not move in with somebody. So I don't know what it is, one of the two, but it's like, or if somebody's offering you to stay at their place first or whatever, it's like, don't go there. Don't do that. It's like, this is the second place that comes along, or the second opportunity or something, but it's not with somebody else. This is a place that's for you. I keep getting like, one place has bugs or something. That's one place has bugs or something. Don't go there. Don't go there. That's what I'm getting. Don't go there. That's not the place for you. Wherever it was that you were originally looking at, or if you're going to stay with some people, don't go there. Don't go there. It's going to come. Just be patient, all right? Just be very patient. The right place is coming. The right place needs to have a lot of open space, or a lot of windows or something. And it's not a basement suite, and it's not like a lower level. Like it's like you need to be able to see. Does that make sense for you? Oh my God, loud. Okay. Yeah. So I'm thinking that might make sense for you. And what I'm getting is the turtle spirit for you, and slow and steady wins the race. And I wasn't going to pull cards yet, but I need to pull this race for you. Slow and steady wins the race. That's what I got for you. So take your time. No need to rush. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I'm glad that makes sense for you. That was coming flying out. Like I had to go to your comment and answer you like right now. So that's obviously him with you, and he's telling you that, yeah. Okay. I'm going to go to Natalie in Hawaii. Okay, Natalie. I'm going to just take a moment here. Natalie, did your dad have some sort of like strong faith? I feel like I feel like he had something in particular, or somewhere in particular he would like to be. Somewhere he either like to be, or like a place, but it is like he's been waiting to be put there or something. and I don't know if this was kind of releasing his ashes in the ocean or something. It's like his belief in being set free or something, like he put in the waves, put in being set free. But he does give you full permission. He gives you full permission to he gives you full permission to put him, yes, okay, yeah. And he's just saying that he just knows that he's supposed to be set free, but he is giving you permission because he knows what it means to you to place him on your heart. And so he is giving you permission to put him in something. And I don't know why, if it's like a little, if there was like, if somebody else wanted him in like a little glass, little jars or something like that, like he's shown me like these little freaking like glass, like, genie in a bottle type of, that's what he's like, genie in the bottle is what he's kind of, with his dad and mom. Okay. It's like he's showing me like that genie in the bottle, like a little bit in a bottle or something like. And I don't know if you're the only person who wanted some of them or somebody else wanted some as well. And he's being a bit of a jokester. He's being a bit of a prankster about this, and that's what he's joking about. And so he says, yes, it's okay for you to put him in something and to keep a little piece of him. That he's okay with that. And that but he is really ready for the rest of him to be put to rest wherever it is that he needs to be put to rest. That it's time. And oh my God, yes. Okay, good. And he says, yeah, take it. Just, he loves you dearly, so of course he'll be happy to stay by your heart. So don't be afraid to do that. I'm also going to give you a card while you're here, while I have you right here now. And he says, he also has a little angel with him, he's telling me. I feel like he has a little angel. So I don't know if there was like if there was a child or a before birth child, like a miscarriage or something of somebody's that was with him, or a child that had passed somewhere along the line. That's also there with him somehow, because he keeps telling me there's a little angel with him. There's a little angel with him. And I don't know if that makes sense for you guys. Oh my God, yes? Yeah? Okay. Well, he's smiling, and he tells you that he has the little angel with him. And he's... Okay, so Chelsea and Natalie, are you guys sisters? You're sisters, right? Is it? Because that's your little baby, Chelsea? That's your little baby? Okay. He has the baby. That's what I want. Okay, yeah. And know that everything is fine in his world. Everything is okay. And that he's happy to be the grandpa. He's happy to be there. He's happy to be she's your mom. Okay. So okay, Natalie's the mom, Chelsea, you're the daughter. Okay. So he's happy to have this baby. He's happy to hold on to this baby. He's happy to be like a grandpa. And something about you had a miscarriage. Oh, okay. No, your baby is just fine. He has your little angel, and she, I believe it's a she was a little angel, and she is a little angel. It's how it's coming to me. She is a little angel. And also, can I also ask about was there like some sort of celebration or something that came with a pig roast or something like that? Like, I just feel like there's like, you show me like pork or something, like a pig or a pork or something like this, like some sort of celebration that was happening. And he just keeps showing me that. And I don't know where it comes in. I don't have that information on that yet. but that's all I can see is this pig or something. And he keeps showing me that there's this that there's some sort of celebration that's happening. He loves to talk, he loves to entertain. He's a happy soul. He's a happy spirit on the other side. And know that he's all love. He's all love. Okay. Natalie, this is the card I pulled for you, and I don't know. I think it's, yeah, no, it's for you. It's not for Chelsea. I'll give Chelsea a card as well. And it's Know Your Worth. It's the skunk spirit. Skunks are very cute, by the way. And that is know your worth, know your value, know your own worth. This is your confidence. I feel like this is stay strong in your own confidence and your own strength. And to not lose that in this whole grieving, healing journey that you've been on, because I feel like this has been a big journey for you. And to stay strong in your own presence. Yes, yes, Chelsea. Okay, hold on, Chelsea. This card's gonna be for you. I love a little tag team happening here. The mother and daughter in here on me, showing up. And from Hawaii, it's my magical place. I love Hawaii. And yours, Chelsea, is Crow Spirit. Was I not just saying I was woken this morning by a raven? Crow, co-creating with Spirit. Know that some of the answers that you're looking for, as I was talking about earlier, is that go to the connection to Spirit. Go to the connection of the power of prayers, the power of meditation. Yeah, your daughter, Chelsea. Yeah, go to that place, Chelsea, because I really feel as if there is a deep-seated healing that's taking place for you. Yes, Mom, remember your worth. Yeah, right, Chelsea? Mom got to remember your worth, but Chelsea, you have to remember to go inwards. You are in a place of some deep-seated healing that is taking place, that is needed for you now, and to know that you have these spirits, you have these wonderful people, you have God, you have the universe, you have so much to connect to, and that this is the time now for you to start connecting and to connect to that other side. And I'm going to give you both a card together now. I don't know why, but I want to give you guys this card together. My mom and daughters. Okay. This is for you guys, and I really have a sense of this full moon, which is a beautiful shift and change happening, and a beautiful change in energy, that there is some positive, good changes coming for the both of you. And the card that I'm pulling out is from the Mother Mary. And this card, these two cards actually come flying out. And the first card is forgiveness. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. It's hard to see. Forgiveness. And this card, I've been praying so much. Good, I'm glad. That with this full moon, really release any resentments that you're carrying, or any angers that you have, or anything that's holding you back from enjoying life, like old fights and disagreements and stuff that have taken place around you guys, around the mother and daughter team, around you guys. And so just know that this is the time to let that go. And this is the card that came flying out, and it was miracles. As I said to you, that there's a blessing waiting for you to know, that miracles, that I trust in God to know the perfect solution to this situation, that there is miracles happening around you, and just know that miracles are true and miracles do happen, and there's some good things coming in for you both. Thank you. I'm glad I got the opportunity to do this for you guys. I'm glad he came in so strong. I'm looking miracles. Yes, miracles. I'm looking for somebody who has a connection to somebody, or if they live in, I don't know why I got New York, New Jersey, and I don't know if it's about New York, New Jersey. I don't know if it's about hockey teams. I don't know what it's about, but I wrote down New York, New Jersey. It just kept coming up. New York, New Jersey, New York, New Jersey. You're very welcome. Very, very welcome. Maybe I'll be working in Hawaii and coming to see you guys. No, I will. I know I will be over there. I will be there someday. Okay. Somebody who has a connection to either like, you know, the hockey team. Okay, New York. You live in New York, Alicia? You live in New York. Okay, I wrote this down. All right, I don't know why. And I think you have somebody on the other side, Alicia? Were you asking me a question? Or no, I think this is, I'm looking for somebody who had and I don't know if you got, if you have, and Valerie is. Okay, there's two. Okay, someone who lived in New York, and I'm looking for a man who has, I'm from New York, but live in Tampa. Now miss New York. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Let me step back here. So is it Alicia or Valerie? I'm not sure. Okay, but I'm looking for somebody a man who passed away, and I feel like he had a mustache and like the ends were turned up, like he would twirl the ends or something, or he'd play with the ends of the mustache or something. And I don't know where this comes in. And I feel like he somehow, he had like a bit of a harder, or pretend to be like a tougher shell, or a hard one to crack, a hard one to get into type of thing. And also that I'm picking up around, I don't know if there's some sort of, if his life was taken suddenly, or if he was somehow involved in something. I don't know if either one of you guys have a man on the other side who had a mustache, and you remember him having a mustache. If it's Alicia or if it's Valerie. Okay. Nothing. No mustache. Okay. I'm going to stay with you though, Alicia. I don't know why. I need to stay with you. I'm going to give you a card. Did you ask me a question earlier here? Did I see you ask me something earlier? I feel like I have two energies popping in. Okay. I feel like I have two. So I feel like, Alicia, I have two energies popping in. And I'm not sure how they link together, but I'm staying with you. I don't know. Recently. Okay, did you lose? Did you lose someone recently and then you lost somebody like 2 or 3 years ago, or a couple years ago, and somehow they knew each other? Because I feel like this spirit that's here right now is very confused. It's like it's looking, he, she. They're looking around, and I just feel like and I'm asking them for he, she. They're looking around like they're kind of confused, like they're not sure of what happened. And do you have a brother? And do you have a brother? Okay, I'm going to ask you where your mother. Where's your mom, Alicia? Where's your mother? I have two spirits with you. two spirits with you, and one is kind of quieter, one is looking around, but I have two spirits, but I'm getting asked about a brother and a mother, and and I don't know if you have a brother, but I feel like I'm picking up the energy for two different readings at one time here. So I'm just trying to distinguish between them and put them in place. So if you have, she is alive. Okay. Is your dad passed? Is your dad passed away? This feels like, because this feels like I have a male energy and I'm trying to bring him in. Is your dad passed, and do you have a brother? I'm trying to figure out this brother link, where this brother comes in, or he's passed. Okay. And do you have a brother as well? Or does he have a brother on the other side? Because I have a male who feels very dad, and he's, yes, okay, so your dad, no, Valerie, I'm getting two of you guys mixed up here now. This is for Alicia. So your dad is passed. You guys are intermingling here somehow in energies. This is for Alicia. So it's so Alicia, this is your dad, and he's asking about your mom, and I don't know if there's and you have a brother. So he's asking about your mom, and he's asking me about your brother, and he's talking about the two of them, and I don't know what the relationship is between you and your brother, and that it's just, I feel like there's either something happening with your mom or something going on with your brother, something about one of the two, but he's connecting the line, like he's giving me the connection between your mom and your brother. And I'm not sure exactly where or why or how this is all linked together or where this is going, but he just shows me that this line. And I feel like did you have a partner or something, or like somebody, like a really good friend or a life partner or something that had also passed away? This feels like somebody who was, because your dad is very present, very close to you right now, but he's also very close to whatever's going on with your brother and your mom. But it just feels like that there's also a loss of somebody who was very closely linked to you. So this feels like a passing of like a friend or something. And this is not the passing of like whoever passed a couple weeks ago. This feels like a passing of somebody who passed away that was a friend, or it could be a friend of your dad's, but it's like there's two or three linked together, and they're all kind of coming forth or coming together, and it just feels like as if they're gathering to gather around you. It's what it feels like. This is this feels like it's, I keep going back to this. I don't know why this mustache thing. It's somebody around your dad, whether it was his friend or whether it was someone like this, and they keep going back to this mustache thing. And then also your child. Your child. He's talking about your child. And I don't know what's with your child. And I don't know. You had a miscarriage. Okay. Another one of my miscarriages tonight. This has been my theme of today. He showed me your child, that he has your child with him. Okay. And there's a sense of like, some sense of like a struggle or something that was happening in your life or around you, and some sort of, I don't know, he brings up some sort of sadness or something that around, so I don't know if this was like if you had been trying for a while and then you lost a child or something like this, but he shows me that he has this child, and that he's very present around you for whatever is happening with you right now, for whatever you've been going through, is that he is with you and he's right there with you. But he's really adamant about something about your brother. Okay, Alicia, thank you. There's my mustache. I can't give up until I find this because I keep getting this mustache. Okay, it's probably my husband's brother who was killed in a car crash a long time ago. He had a mustache. Thank you. Okay, that man with the mustache is very present here. And so the brother word that's coming up is that it was your husband's brother who died. Okay, let's get that put into place. Okay, so your husband's brother is very present with you tonight. He's here, he's around you. He showed me he had a mustache, and that, yes, he showed me that he died suddenly or quickly or something, or it was an impact or something, and he showed me that, and he showed me that he's very present with you. So I don't know, and I'm not exactly sure why he's so present. I don't know what's going on with your husband or what's happening around your husband or what's there, but he's adamant that he's coming he was going all the way to New York to get to you tonight to tell you that he is with you and that he is there for you, along with your dad, but they're not really together. Your dad has your child, and this brother with the mustache is very present, and he might have passed a long time ago, but he's very much there. The person who just passed recently is very kind of all over the, like, I just feel like he's just kind of trying to come into me. Like I don't fully pick him up. I know he's there. I'm getting this presence of this other person being here, but it's the brother of your husband who I'm really truly picking up now. And your dad is holding you up. Your dad is giving you a strength right now. And he's saying, just like, just like you needed support in the time of having a miscarriage and stuff, it's the same type of thing. You're being given that same kind of support now and that kind of love, and just know that that these people are here to be with you. There we go. Thank you for clarifying that. He would not have rested. He was not going to rest easily. He was not going to give up on me finding out where he belonged. And there is some real changes. Your life has changed, Alicia, and just know that there's many angels, many people that are holding you up, keeping you up, giving you the support that you need right now to get through all that you're going through and all that's happening with you, and that there's some beautiful sweet love around you. There is some beautiful sweet love around you. Thank you. He's quite the character, by the way, and he's pretty persistent. And he may have died years ago, but he's never ever died. He's been very present, been very there, and he's kind of a handsome kind of character. Yes, Alicia. Yes. I'm sending so much love to you tonight. I feel in your heart of being where it is right now. The heart of you, the heart of your husband, joined. Sending you so much love all the way from Alberta, Canada to New York. Thank you. Okay. All right. I'm going to go into, I'm going to do a general card reading now. These spirits have uh, okay. Okay, where's my Valerie? Valerie who lives in Tampa. Where did you go? Are you still there, Valerie? I am going to pull a card for you, Valerie. Just for being very cooperative and coming forward, and tell me where you're linked there. You're very welcome, Chelsea, by the way. You are there. Okay, Valerie. So I'm going to pull a card from you, from the Animal Spirit card. I feel as if you have had some challenges, that you've had to face some challenges, like there's been an upward climb again. Again, I'm saying again. Like I feel like there's been a few times that you have been challenged through, and that it's like a break, like you're being given a break or something now, or there's a break about to come, and that I'm not sure what kind of relationships you have happening around you right now. If there's some sort of challenge around a relationship or something that's been happening for you or around you. And so the card that I pulled one card to start with, and hey Tracy Leggett, I seen you there earlier. I was busy with spirit. But the card that I pulled for you to start with, I have two, but I want to bring them out. Actually, three. Three cards for you, Valerie. So the Swan Spirit, is time to dig deeper. There's something that you're missing, or there's something that feels like it's missing from your life, or something of some changes, something that you've been trying to make, or always searching for something. It's just like health problems. Plus, your dog passed. Okay, all right. It just feels like there's just been these challenges around you. You've just met with some challenges, and it's like just dig a little deeper, dive in a little bit deeper into your own spirit, into your own connection to self, and just know that you're not being misaligned with your spirit, because I feel like this is a lot around your health issues that's been coming up, that you're not misaligned with your spirit. You and your spirit are very much one, and you are connected. It's just that I feel like you carry the weight of the world. You take everything on as if you need to own everybody's problems and everybody's shit, and that you're not here to carry everybody's stuff. But it feels as if, so as we're in this full moon, or in this astrology chart of where we are right now, and it's this triad type of thing that's happening, it's like there's challenges that we're being met with, and there is some losses and stuff that have taken place, and some losses that have happened. And just know that that on the other side of this, it's like you kind of have to do a swing in your perspective of why me, and why is this shit keep happening to me? It's kind of see yourself on the other side of, oh my God, yes, okay, and what do I need what is it that I need now, or what am I missing? What messages am I missing? What are the key signs that I'm missing? What do I keep putting on the back burner that's here to help me, is what I'm getting. It's like, I feel like you keep putting yourself on the back burner. You keep saying, I'll deal with that later, or I'll deal with those emotions later, or I'll fix that later. And you go right into fixing somebody else. And it's like you have to bring yourself forward. It's like bring your own thoughts, what you want to see happen, and just kind of tell other people that, no, you know what, I'm not going to take, I have my own thoughts, my own ideas. And I feel like you have your own opinions in your own mind, and you're letting your own opinions go to let somebody else's be more important, or to be present. It's like, no. And this is the electric eel spirit, and this bring your ideas to life. This is you bringing your own thoughts, how you want to live, where you want to live, how you want to live, and where you want to live. That you start to make up your own mind on all those things, and that this is a time of great change for you if you allow it to happen. if you allow it to take place. Yeah. And then you just snapped. Okay. Yeah. It's like, you're done. You're done. You're done being in that place. And of course, today, tomorrow is, we are in illumination. We are in illumination. So it's right now. What do you need to see clearly, right? This is a good time to see clearly what exactly you want, Valerie. And it's like kind of set your intentions. I know it's a full moon, release and let go, but I also feel need to kind of go back to your kind of, what were you really, why did you move? Why did you move to Tampa? And what was your move supposed to be for? And what is that desire to get back? Was it a move for somebody else? Was it? And it's like, you now need to put yourself first. And it's like, you got a woman over on the other side who's like looking at you like this, and she's like pointing her finger at you, like, why do you keep letting people do this to you? Why do you keep doing this? And this is the look you're getting. Don't let people do this to you. And she's very adamant that you do this, and that then this affects your health, and that this is now the time that, you know what? I'm done. You can snap if you want. You're not being on the back burner. You're coming to the front, and you're putting yourself first, and you're moving in that forward direction, letting yourself be there. And you watch and wait. When you set that intention, watch and wait. Watch and wait what's happening. Watch and wait what's taking place for you. It's like you're just, helps want to move for better life, but so far it's not been. No, it has not been. And that's what it feels like to me. It's just like, this has not been, this is, you kind of knew better. It's not where you wanted to go, but you went anyway. And it's just like, yeah, you've had your share of crap around you. And it's like, now is your time to make the changes that you need to make for you, and do them for you, because you're going to put yourself first. And once you do that, you watch your health improve. Watch your health come around. But don't sit, very important, don't sit in the stagnant energy. Don't sit in the stagnant energies of the what ifs and if it could have been. What's possible right now? Where can you make the change? And what can you do to be a change in your own life? So you maybe have to stay in Tampa for right now, but what is possible for you to do right now? And can I ask you, was somebody in a wheelchair or like used a walker or something in your life? Because I keep hearing these squeaky little wheels. And I don't know why. I keep hearing, like, I keep seeing these wheels, and I keep hearing like these wheels or something on something, as if somebody had a walker, like a push walker thing, or they had a wheelchair or something like that, or a scooter or something that they rode. But I just feel like I just keep seeing that around me. And I feel like this is somebody on the other side that shows me that they had challenges walking or something. Was there somebody like that, Valerie? Because I'm just seeing somebody like that around. Kind of the same person who's like giving you that kind of crap. Okay, your hubs, and he's sick from 9/11, and he uses it all the time. Okay. All right. Okay, because I keep hearing those wheelie things going around, and I keep seeing it being pushed around and stuff. And so yeah. But running, so the 9/11 makes sense. So running, kind of leaving to get away from the pain and trauma and stuff doesn't work. Okay, breathing problems. Okay, so running to get away from the trauma and stuff that happened, and what he was exposed to in 9/11, as I was saying earlier, when I first started speaking, which I think I was speaking to him, was that, and to both of you, I guess, is that we're not here to kind of get away. Like, we have to deal with the foundation. We have to deal with what we need to deal with to get to that. So the healing, if we move away from the heat, from the problems, the healing still doesn't happen. We have to go inward. We have to do the healing that needs to be done. And the health just keeps getting worse if we don't deal with the things that need to be dealt with. And so this is a lot of emotional and trauma stuff that sits in your home and around you, Valerie. And I just feel need that it's finally time to come into a place of truly getting to the essence of the whys and what needs to be healed. so that you guys can healthily move forward and healthily make the changes that need to be made in and around your house. But you need you. You need you. And you are no good to no one if you don't take care of you first. So you have to become a priority. You can't fix other people. You have to put you first and make you a priority. And thank you. I'm glad I could do this. But I really want to see you come to the front burner and put yourself first. He needs to help himself and gives up, which upsets. Yeah, exactly. Because that moving never changed nothing. The trauma from 9/11 is still very present in him. And it's just very there. And makes me really sad because I really feel like the help still wasn't there what was needed after this. It's what it feels like to me. And he has a lot that is still there. And I just feel a deep-seated sense needing healing. I wish I could be there so I could do some healing work on both of you. I wish I could be present. I mean, I do distance healing work too, but I just feel the need that he needs to kind of, if he's up to it, it's like find someone to really help through the healing process of doing the actual healing to heal the past so that he can move forward. Met with many challenges, but it's you now. This is time for you. You have to be forefront and first. Now, Val. You don't have time. And I don't know who just called you Val, but someone just called you Val. Now, Val. Get moving now. He was a retired New York law enforcement volunteer at 9/11. Oh, well, many people are very thankful for him and for what he actually did. Okay, all right. So Brittany, I think I see, was it Brittany? Who was that? Who did I see? Was it Brittany? Brianna. Okay, Brianna, I'm going to pull a card for you. I am kind of past my time. Brianna Olson, I'm going to pull a card for you. I'll give you a card. I don't know. I feel like some of the challenges coming up for you, Brianna, are old news or old stuff. Like you've seen it, you've been through it before. It's not your first time being through this or your first time having some of these challenges in your life. Yes, Alicia, very much. So much. No one will ever forget the people that were there for 9/11 and the people that helped, and all the way in Canada. I actually remember sitting and watching that day. And yeah, there's so much, we'll never forget what they did. And the people that gave so much to help. I'm actually very honored that I got to do this cards for you tonight. Okay, Brianna Olson. So the card I'm pulling for you is, I'm going to pull, don't know if you're still here, Brianna, but I'm going to give you 3 cards, and the 3 cards that I pulled were Dragonfly Spirit, which is very important into knowing that truth, finding out the truth, and knowing the truth and speaking the truth and facing the truth, facing the honest realities that are being put in front of you right now is what really transcends you into being able to make a shift and a move in the right direction. And there's some transformation that's happening around you, and I know it feels like you're being met with some challenges, but I also feel like you're being met with some new growth and some like moving in a new direction, making some changes, and there's just a sense that same thing as I got earlier, like miracles happening around you. And that cow spirit, miracles are endless. Miracles are endless, and we're always being provided with what we need. And it's just a sense that life has thrown you a curveball. You have been thrown a curveball, but there's something on the other side, somebody on the other side who's just like kind of throwing back at you, you can do this. you can get through this. You're strong enough to do this, is what it feels like. And it's like somebody giving you that push to just keep moving forward, keep doing what you're doing. I'm not sure if you're still here, Brianna, but I know if you go back and watch this. And then the last card that I pulled was Ant Spirit, which is time to collaborate. It's like putting the pieces of the puzzle of this new life that you're kind of being forced to live, or a new life that you're trying to put together. It's time to kind of bring it all together and to ask for help from some other people to get through the changes that are happening. But know that things are actually starting to look up, and things are making a shift around and turn around, and that there are miracles that are happening. Okay. I have one more spirit. I don't know where it belongs, and I'm going to throw it out there because this has been a heavy frigging night. It's been a wonderful night working all over the world, but I have a person who was involved in a murder-suicide, and I don't know where they belong, but it was the first thing I wrote down when I first started was a murder-suicide, and I've had the paper sitting on my lap the whole time with murder-suicide. And I don't know if someone had somebody who was somehow involved in that, who was involved in a murder-suicide. But it's here, they're here, and I feel like it's male. And I don't know, no idea where it comes in or where the information goes, but it is male. It's definitely a male, but he was involved somehow in a murder-suicide, or there was a murder and then a suicide. I don't know, something like that. But there's it's not a pretty scene. It wasn't. It's like there's a whole lot of shit that built up to it. There was a lot of arguing, fighting that happened prior to it, and I don't know if it was like well hidden, could put on a good front. But he's been adamant, and he's been really looking for whoever he belongs to, or whoever it goes into, and he stayed the whole time, and he's still present right now. And I'm getting ready to go offline after I do this card for everybody. So, oh. Sorry, Vanessa. Missy, you lost someone to a murder and a nephew to suicide. Was the person who was murdered, was he a male? And was he shorter? Your brother and his son. Okay, was your brother? Yes, yes. Like you. Like short. Did he sometimes wear like a leather vest or something? Short, yeah. And did he sometimes wear like a vest, like a leather vest or something? Something with a vest or something. Sorry, Felicia, I just want to kind of clarify with Missy. Wore a vest at times. Okay, this is him. He's talking about a murder and he's talking about a suicide. So his son committed suicide and his son's with him, right? So his son would be on the other side with him. Okay, he's been jumping around. He's been a pain in my ass since I got here. He was a cowboy. Okay, that explains the vest. So did he compete? Did I meet him before? He's a freaking flirt. He is a real flirt. It's like he got little attitude, his little short little legs, like he's got attitude, like always. Okay, he was a bull rider. Okay, that explains, hi Blaine. So that explains like a whole frigging lot. Okay, he has been here though all night, and somehow I feel like he was showing something about his back. I got this back pain that's happening. So I don't know if he was like something happened to his back. Like he showed me back pain, and I don't know if something went into his back or if something went through to his back. But it was he had a mouth. He had little man syndrome sometimes. So he was good. Not that he was bad but good. You know, okay, so he was bad but good. Yes, knife to the back of his neck. Okay, right here, right? Back of his head or neck or somewhere. Okay, because, okay, show me that, the knife or something. Yeah, so he was like something here, and he showed me knife or something went in here, and he's full of piss and vinegar tonight. Like he's just here. His energy is big, and he's like, he's trying to, he wants everybody to know that, I don't know what's going on. If there's something else that's happening, he keeps looking around. He's like, Jesus, can't you just get what I'm saying? Like, no, I can't get exactly what he's saying. He's telling me that there's something else. I don't know if somebody else is being met with some struggles or somebody else is going through some stuff, but he's pointing out that there's some other shit that's happening or taking place, and to pay attention. He has his son with him. He's not very happy his son is on the other side with him. He says his son was not supposed to be here. This is not where he wanted him to be, but damn it, he's here. So they're kind of tag teaming. They're making the best of it. They're doing what they can. His kids, okay. And he's like, he's pissed off that something, he was hoping that things would get better, but there's someone else who's struggling, but he's also still very much in love with somebody. You knew he would be upset. Oh, he is pissed. He is pissed. Whatever's going on, he is not very happy, and to tell them he is not very happy and to make some changes now. Get the shit fixed now. He says, we should be healing this stuff so that we don't have repeats happening and we don't have old stuff still going on. And now he's happy that we got that out. And I think he liked to drink. Probably his daughter. Okay, probably his daughter. And I'm like, yeah, he's not very happy. Whatever she's up to, whatever's happening, just know that, yeah, he's watching. He's trying to make some changes, but he's very present, but he's very present with everybody, but he's very much pacing the earth, trying to get some changes to happen. He's like a little bull himself, because he's bulldozing his way through. He's been bulldozing his way through since I very came in, since I very started. And he's like, don't leave. Don't you go off of here until you mention me. And I was on the fence, because I'm like, I don't want to talk about murder suicide, but I had no other choice but talk about murder suicide. So know that he's very present. He's here. He's very much talking about some changes to be made, and that he's trying to help you guys out. And he says, but now is the time to make changes. The family needs to get healthy, and things need to get healthy around. So there you go. I think he's still riding bull. You were praying the whole time for him to come through? Well, there he was. Okay. All right. So now I'm just going to pull one last card for everyone, because, I'm 15 minutes over my time here. I'm pulling 3 cards. I'm going to pull 2 from this deck and one from my other deck. And the 2, actually something just told me to pull 3, so I'm going with them. And the 3 cards that thank you so much. That was so him. Okay, yeah, that's so him. Yeah, he's very much present in his behavior. And he's, like I said, he's been flirting since he got here. So him and his little man syndrome. All right. So the 3 cards that I'm pulling for everybody that's in here tonight, that everybody's going through this full moon, going through the changes, knowing that we're in a Pisces moon, and the Pisces moon is very, and the sun is in Virgo. I'm kind of learning this stuff. And the sun's in Virgo, which is very practical, and we're about the practical things and what needs to be done, which is our earthly self. And then the moon being in Pisces, which is our emotional, our spiritual connection, our spiritual self, that we have to get, that things need to get done, but not everything needs to get done right now. And that it's okay to take a rest, to kind of slow things down, to kind of contemplate, and to look at and to rebuild the goals and, the dreams you had set out and whatever, and kind of take another look at them, because in the illumination of the full moon and the sun and the moon combined, and we get the illumination, that you can see clearly, and you can really see clearly what you need to do next, where you need to improve finances, what kind of finance do you need to support you in the move forward, or what kind of changes that you need. Blaine, I didn't know it was a Pisces moon. I've got the full moon fire going right now. Oh, cool, Blaine. Yeah, it is a Pisces moon. So you're a Pisces, Blaine? Of course you are. I should have known you were a Pisces. Um, so, so Blaine, so a year ago, Aries, the full moon was in Aries, which is the first of the zodiac sign. I'm the Aries. And then this moon come full circle is in Pisces, which would be what, the last. And so this is a full completion that we're in right now. And so this is the beginning of a new change or a new direction, and that kind of we're being handed what we need, or the growth that we're having, that we need to have in the next stage of our life that's coming. So tend to the small things. Don't go trying to make the big things happen overnight. Things are not meant to happen. It's like you gotta, like I was saying earlier, you gotta repair all the cracks in the foundation to be ready for the big thing. Well, now it's time to do the little things first. Do all the little things. And Heather, you're a Virgo. I could see you being a Virgo. Just very practical, right? Very, very that grounded, earthy. And then the other card that I pulled was Bat Spirit, which is rebirth. So we're coming to life. We're coming into a new life, a new us, a new. And it's like, and this is a good time. And I was telling my other group that I was teaching this morning, always ask yourself, always take a moment to reflect back to where you were a year ago and how far you have come and how much you've done and what you've actually been through, and just really honor yourself for what you have been through, but really know that there is so much, even though times might have even been struggling, like you've struggled a lot, that there's always still some great things that have happened, and you have had growth. Everyone still has growth that's happening. And then the last card was the dragonfly, transformation. And this is a time of the truth, being truthful and honest with yourself on what you need to move forward and the growth that you need to see happen, and that this is your time of transformation and growth when you truly step into a belief that you are here to work at. Put the work into yourself, take responsibility for your life, and make the things happen, not by forcing or control, but by making things happening, by aligning yourself with your spirit and going inward into your heart center and doing the work that needs to be done inward. Voila. And one from the Mother Mary deck. Oh my God, hi Andrea. We are so much closer now, Andrea. I'm living in Leduc. I'm working my way closer to you, my Scorpio friend. All right. My Leo. Okay, one last card from the Mother Mary deck as we get ready to leave, headed for the night. Thank you, Heather. The last card, self-respect. Self-respect. I honor and love myself through my healthful actions. How we're going to treat ourselves and how we want others to treat us, we need to treat our own selves that same way. So the same love that you would give to everyone else, give to yourself, and you do deserve to be respected, and that you can, we command the universe, we demand to be treated a certain way, and that we can hold on to our integrity as we go through these growth, and that we do not need to let anyone disrespect us and to disrespect your character and who you are. This is your time, and you learn to say your no's and to be very kind to yourself. Hail, Mother, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, blessed is the fruit of thy womb. I am. Exactly. And anyone who knows my work knows that I channel Mother Mary, and I channel right through Mother Mary, and that the goddess energy is where I work a lot through Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Mother Teresa. And I had Mother Teresa come several times when I was in Austin at Oraclepalooza a few weeks ago. I can't even speak now. These spirits that have come through have been like blah. So I want you to take the time tonight and tomorrow night. You got a few nights with the full moon, and kind of write down what you're ready to let go of, what you're ready to release, and Sometimes just taking a moment to surrender what's out of our control, and surrender to the need to try to make life happen, and that you're here to let life take its course, and that you are very loved, and you're very loved and blessed. And then roll it up and burn it and let it go into the universe. All right. Thank you all for being here with me tonight. I've been so honored to be here tonight. You're very welcome, Alicia and Missy. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you to all of you that allowed me to step into your space tonight and allowed me to do those readings for you. I feel honored, and I will see you all next Sunday. And you can follow me on YouTube. My YouTube channel is Corey Thorne TV, and I am also on Instagram, Corey_Thorne, and I do post regular on the Instagram TV, and I'll do a daily reading like every few days or so. And on YouTube, I post at least a couple times a week, and I do take these Facebook ones and put them on YouTube as well. And starting the end of September, I am starting a show, my own little show, that'll be like similar to this, but it'll be from my red couch. And it'll be a kind of a discussion about everything in between, in spirituality, healing, and doing some healing work, and also still doing some readings and stuff for people, and a lot of coaching through our goddess energy, and a lot of coaching into being present with who we are and stepping into our own strong energy. And I don't know exactly how it's going to go. Just kind of threw it out there, and it's been happening, and it's all starting to come to place. So I look forward to all the new things that'll be happening. But thank you, and have a wonderful night. And you can also book private readings with me. By the way, Tracy posted that earlier. You can book private readings with me. You just have to message me and set up this a time. I am booking, if it's in Slave Lake, I am booking like about a month ahead when I go back there. But everything else I can usually do within a few weeks, because I can do a lot more sessions through the video and stuff. Hey, Paul. Sorry you missed the earlier stuff. Okay, thank you all, and I will talk to you all next Sunday. Bye-bye.